Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spiritual Findings with the Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Vera Lynn, and today we're going to be doing 12 signs, 12 zodiac signs for October. I'm going to be pulling from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards, which these cards are beautiful, guys. They're like old school pinup. I don't know if you can see that really well. Has some better lighting. These cards are amazing. So I'm going to be pulling one for every zodiac sign for the month of October. Something different, something a little spooky with Halloween coming around the corner. I'm a little bit excited myself. All right, so we're going to kind of switch things around, and we're going to start with Pisces instead of Aries, okay? Because I know my Pisces are always getting read last, so we're going to switch the flip on that. Hello, Fritz. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, I'm reading for all the zodiac signs today. This is a oracle card here, and so it's just going to be some quick insight, something you need to bring into your life for the month of October, okay? Maybe a little bit of insight. Maybe for some of you guys, it will click with something that, you know, maybe it's a hint of a job that you need to take or a different path in life. So yeah, usually I do live readings or book sessions via live chat. You guys can go ahead and ring the notification bell as well as subscribe. I have a Facebook where I do live streams on too as well. I love doing the live streams. It's a little personal. I'm trying to get back into old recordings as well as spiritual studies. So there'll be more to come, more content, a little more well-rounded on the site. All right, so for my Pisces, let's see here. What does my Pisces need to bring in for the month of October? Change. This card is beautiful. Sorry with the glare. So we need to bring some change into our life, Pisces. You might be feeling a little bit stagnant, maybe with a relationship, a career. Something is just not flowing the way that you would like. So bring something different into your life. Maybe there's a passion that has really been calling you. Maybe it's literally just like redecoring your home. I want to say that your spirit animal for the month of October is definitely a white owl. As you can see, its presence in the oracle card. And I just love white owls. I've seen a really beautiful striped white owl over the summer, and its presence was very, you could just feel the wisdom. It was very humbling. I even got to see it take flight and catch something right in front of me. So maybe you kind of need to take a more predator type view on life and really kind of go after what you really want, okay? Just go ahead and snatch it, right? And I also want to say you can see a lot of presence of wind here too in this card. So definitely some change regarding the wind. Go out, maybe if there's anywhere that you can go to a mountain peak or something near you, you can feel the wind and kind of just ask for the negative energy to leave you. It's very humbling. I do it occasionally. I love going up to the mountains, and you can kind of just feel, you know, the hustle and bustle of life kind of leave you as the wind flows over your body. It's really nice. It's also a Native American, and also many cultures do this practice too. All right, and you can see that the leaves are falling too. So there you go, Pisces. I'm going to leave this card over here. That way we all get something different. All right, so next up is Aquarius. So yes, anybody else who is there, reach out, say hello. This is a live stream reading, so it's a little bit different than my pre-recorded. But all right, so next up is Aquarius. And you know what? It is this card here jumping out on me. I didn't have the thing on shuffle, but sometimes they stick out. Patience, Aquarius. I feel maybe you're kind of trying to push something, get something done. I don't know if it's regarding a relationship, perhaps career, path of education, remodeling your home. Something is just not going as fast as you would want, and it's bringing a little bit too much stress into your life, maybe losing sleep, something along that line. And it really looks like there's some sadness behind it too. It might be like recovery, somebody recovering, getting well, getting better. Like I said, trying to get stuff done with the home, maybe finding a new home. Maybe that's not going to the speed of your liking, because I know I went through the home buying experience and wow, it took a very long time for the papers to be signed. So have patience, Aquarius, whatever it is in your life. Let me show this to you. And it also, you could see that there's a child on the card, and it's telling me that you need to bring a little bit more of a playful approach to your patience too. Okay. Maybe there's a young child in your life, Aquarius, that you need to be a little bit more patient with. Being a mother of two, patience is needed. All right, my Capricorns, my fellow earth signs. How are you guys? Are you guys grounding? Have you been grounding lately? Because I know with it coming into cold weather, a lot of Capricorns can get cabin fever. So ground now while you still can. Maybe plan some things for winter that can keep you busy. All right, so let's see here. There we go. All right, Capricorns, what do we need to bring into your life? Celebration. Capricorn, there's a need for celebration, and if I had to pinpoint it, it would probably be because of your hard work. Capricorns are extremely hard workers, goal-oriented. It's time to be proud of yourself, of the things that you accomplished. Take a little vacation. I'm not saying breaking the budget or anything like that. Speaking of grounding, maybe you need to do that last minute going to the cabin, going to the lake, fishing, even going for that hike that you've been meaning to go on, something along those lines. If you're getting an invite to a wedding, a party, or something for the holidays, maybe a Halloween party, Capricorn, go to it. It's time to celebrate. And I want to show you this card too. I feel like this is, with the Oracle cards, it's really important for me to show you these. Now there's butterflies everywhere, so I feel like you are in the time of transformation, Capricorn. You can just see that she's just really taking it in. She's taking in the moment. You can tell she's happy. There's a wonderful vibration to it. She's taking a second to stop and watch the butterflies. Capricorn, you need to do the same. Okay. And she's extremely dressed up, which tells me that celebration, you might be, invited to a wedding or something real special. Dress up, make yourself feel good in and out, and go have some fun. Okay. All right, my Capricorns. Sagittarians. All right, let's go. Good morning to all of you guys that are watching this in the morning. I decided to have my morning coffee and read some Oracle cards. So this is a little bit different for my lives, but hey, I wanted to try something new because my pre-recordeds that I was doing before, even though the quality was amazing, everything was completely beautiful, it took up a lot of time. I wasn't really seeing the results that I wanted to. So I'm going to try this live, see how it is. I would love your feedback, guys. All right. So my Sagittarians. Let's see here. What do we got going on for you for the month of October? All right. I'm feeling this card. You can see I'm just pulling it out. Enhancement. All right. I feel like you guys are so passionate, so fiery, that I feel like a lot of your ideas and your creativity can be bounced kind of a little bit of everywhere. I want to make sure that you take the time to enhance part of your lives that should be the priority, whether that's your health, like, oh, look, I got to stop drinking, stop eating, I got to get to the gym a little bit more, maybe throw a little bit of salads here and there throughout the week, whatever it might be. Maybe your areas of study. I know you guys can be so passionate that maybe we're forgetting our course of study or what we need to be certified or something like that. And but also it can kind of, lead us around the corner to a path that we never thought about taking. So I just want to make sure, and there's a strong water presence in here too. So I don't know if it's enhancement with your emotions, Sagittarius, because you can see she has a mermaid tail. She's by the ocean. Water resembles emotions. So I just want to make sure that maybe that enhancement might be reflecting on your emotions, okay? Maybe there's some past trauma with an ex. You know, maybe some childhood trauma that you're still trying to deal with. Good morning, David. Good. I'm actually reading for all of the zodiac signs today and pulling an oracle card for the month of October. So almost two Leos. So my Sagittarians, enhancement. I love these cards. It's like the old school pinup. All right. So Scorpios, next. Doing things in reverse order because my Aries always get read first. So switching the scale around. I know my Virgos are the middle child, so. All right, let's see here. For my Scorpios for October 2019, what can they bring into their life? I love these cards. Here we go. Dreams. Very interesting because my Scorpions birthday is coming around, and also you guys do resemble, you know, psychic dreams, you know, kind of like the afterlife. I know my Pisces are involved with that too as well, psychic and dreams. So maybe you need to listen to your dreams or your life's calling, whatever it might be. I feel, sorry, I had my kalimba in the way and I can hear myself echoing in. I don't know if you guys can too. But yes, so dreams, guys, listen to your dreams. I think there might be your life's calling. I don't know if you're kind of veering off that track, but you got to listen to your dreams. You know what they are. You know, I can't tell you what your dreams are. I mean, I guess I can to a certain extent, but you know exactly what it is that you want. So listen to them. Maybe you're having some dreams that you need to take back and analyze. You know, reach out. I can also help with that. I love analyzing dreams, but you know, in the long end, guys, you really know what it is that you want. So I feel like there's a lack of seeking your dreams here. All right, Libras. Libras. All right, let's do a card for my Libras. October 2019. What can my Libras bring into their lives? Happy birthday, by the way, guys. I know you guys have a late October, early November birthday. Or do I have that the other way around? Anyway, I know your birthdays are in October. Some of you guys. All right. For my Libras. Yeah, it's September and October, ain't it? Yes. Abundance. Bring into your life abundance. And this is a beautiful card. I feel you need to start manifesting life in a different way. Don't worry about what needs to be paid. You know, kind of concentrate on what you already paid and pat yourself on the back for it. Maybe do little rituals to bring in, you know, just the thought, positive affirmations of wealth and abundance coming into your life, money, promotions, you know, inheritance, something along those lines. Okay, I feel like you do have to be the woman in this picture and just have a smile on your face and just know that it's coming. You can see she has a beautiful moth flying at her, that she's covered in flowers, you know, abundance, you know, it just shows that what she's wearing is very lush, very earthy. I think maybe you need to take some time in nature. You know, if you love gardens and flowers, if there's any, you know, harvest things, local flower shows that, or even just like a farm show or something that you can go to, just kind of get out there, do something different. Really kind of bring in the thought of abundance into your life. I do small things like hang up bills that kind of stick out to me that might have somebody else wrote a quote on them, or, you know, I have the Chinese jumping frog in the corner of my house, jumping in, bringing abundance. You guys can look up things like that. There's a lot of different things you can get to just kind of remind you that money's out there and it's coming to you. Okay. Don't think about what you need to pay. Think about what's coming in. Okay. Stop worrying about stress and money and where am I going to get the money for these holidays coming up. Don't worry about that. Okay, Libra. Move forward. All right, my Virgos. Let me know if you guys like this. comment below. Thumbs up, or, you know, hey, Vera, I liked it the other way. It was a little more personal. You know, there are a lot of things going to change with this channel, guys, so I appreciate everybody who's been sticking around for the changes, and unfortunately, you know, the inconsistencies that I have been posting, but things will be changing. All right, I promise you that. All right, Virgos. Let's get a card for my Virgos. I am a fellow Virgo, so shout out to my Earth sisters and brothers. All right. Yes, change is good. Yes, David, if you would like a personal reading, we can do that after the 12 readings via email or FaceTime, something like that. I'm also probably going to do a Facebook Live today, but right now I'm just trying to get some readings out. I've been slacking on my monthly readings for everybody, so trying to get to that. I want to do the live side of it. Easier on the uploading. All right, so my Virgos. All right, Virgos. Listening. All right, Virgos. So for the month of October, you need to sit back and you need to listen. I'm actually slacking. I'm not really up to date on my retrogrades, but I don't know if we're going into a retrograde or if there's something into life that you just need to kind of sit back and just watch and listen. I know my Virgos, very OCD, very wanting to control everything, and kind of high anxiety, unfortunately, negative Zodiac sign. So just kind of sit back and just let everything kind of happen around you. All right. I'm not saying that you can't do the good old manifesting and meditating and all that good stuff, but just kind of let things happen around you. Okay. And I know that's easier said than done for my Virgos, but you know, I think you've put in your 2 cents. You have kind of put in the effort as much as you can, and if you do any more, Virgo, I feel you're going to be losing just so much sleep. You're going to just waste all your energy. So it's just time to sit back and listen. You know, maybe while you're listening, just do some crafting, you know. I know my Virgos are very crafty. So just sit back and listen, and I want to show you this. I'm looking at this card, definitely with my Virgos being an earth sign. Just sit back in the woods and listen. That's one of my favorite things to do is early morning, have a coffee and listen to the birds. It's a form of meditation for some of my Virgos, or anybody really listening, having a hard time meditating. Try to do something like listening to meditation music, listening to birds, running water around you. Just go and sit by the local stream or whatever it is you have access to. The ocean is a great place to heal. That's why a lot of people vacation there. The salt water, the wind, everything's there for you to heal. So my Earth Virgos, get out there and listen. If there's an issue or conflict in your life, be more of a listener than a talker at this moment. Okay, things will play through. All right, so let's see here. I have my Leos. Now I'm doing backwards, David, so Leos are up now. All right, so Leos. I feel like this card is sticking out. So this is what you can bring into your life for the month of October, my Leos. Wisdom. All right, so I think maybe we need to be doing some soul searching, or maybe we need to be doing some sitting back and thinking about, you know, things that we've already learned in life, the experiences, and kind of reflect on that, reflect on the knowledge that we have collected throughout the years. For others who are maybe younger, reach out to a mentor, you know, talk to your grandfather, talk to your father, ask stories. One of my favorite things to do to older people would just be like, you know, what was the best moment of your life? Or, you know, ask questions like that. It's amazing the things that you'll hear. Just how life was back in the day, how people thought, that type of wisdom. And shout out to my Leos who are an old soul. Okay, maybe you need to be doing some self-searching, some reflecting on your past life so you can finally bring that knowledge into the life that you're living now. If there's something that you're sensing a strong connection to, an old culture, maybe you're really attracted to Native Americans, Egyptians, Asian cultures, whatever it is, kind of dive into it. Maybe you'll trigger something. Okay. Obviously, your spirit animal is an owl, as well as you could see that there is a rose in the corner there. So also make sure to do the wisdom, bring in the wisdom to your life with love. Okay? With love. I love that portrait. It's very Mona Lisa. All right, my Cancers, don't worry, you are next. So let's see here, my Cancers, what can we bring for you for the month of October? Is there any inspiration, any change that my Cancers can bring for the month of October? I am putting the cards aside, guys, so we are getting something different. It's kind of just what I felt like I needed to do for this reading. Just following the message, guys. The message was to put them aside. Put them aside and read backwards. All right. She's a doll. All right. So we have Cancers, Geminis, Taurus, and Aries. All right, Cancers. Jumping out at me here. What do we need to bring for the month of October? Healing, which is funny. When I pulled this, when I had this deck and I was playing it before I went live, I got this card and I knew that I was going to get this card for somebody, and I kind of had a feeling it would be for you, Cancers. There's a lot of healing that we need to do, whether it's physical or emotional. I do feel like it is a little bit more emotional. I know my Cancers, you guys can be a little bit, well, we'll say emotional. So just make sure that we're doing so in a productive way. That the emotions that we're feeling aren't destructive towards your character, towards you, towards your family. Make sure that we're all doing so in a healing way, okay? If you're expressing yourself, it's because we're healing, not because we're hurting, okay? And I know that might actually go for some of you guys who are listening who are not my Cancers. This could go, sometimes when you listen in, things happen for a reason. I always feel like things happen for a reason, guys. So make sure that you're all doing your healing, okay? You can see that there are some bottles in the background to me that is seeing that maybe you need to try some natural remedies, okay? I don't like to steer people off of what their doctor, prescribes them or whatever it might be that they're healing. But maybe just kind of do your own research, Do some teas. If you're feeling highly stressed, I recommend drinking some teas. Switch to coffee to tea, because coffee has so much caffeine and you're wondering why you have high anxiety. Well, you're not meditating enough, so you'll always feel tired. And then you're drinking so much caffeine to where your body is just jittered. So, it's counterproductive, guys. Okay? I love that dress. Look at that necklace. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. I love that hairstyle too. These cards, gotta love them. All right, so my Geminis. Yes, green tea. Green tea is good. I gotta get more teas, actually. Gotta visit my tea lady. I haven't seen her in so long. Yes, she is beautiful. I would actually love to have that dress or to have dinner with her. I'm not quite sure. Look at those eyes. They always say the eyes are the window to her soul, right? Seems a little lonely. Seems like there needs to be healing involved, but. All right, Geminis. My Geminis. All right, let's see here. I think this is sticking out, Geminis. What do we need to bring into our lives? Intuition. Very interesting. I feel a lot of my Geminis ignore their intuition because, the sign of a Gemini is a twin. So they're always kind of listening to themselves a little bit, I feel. I feel like they need to dive into a higher power, so to say, kind of dive into what messages, other messages are coming in through other sources, whether it's their guides, past relatives, spirit guides, angel guides. Dive into it. What are they telling you? Now, this picture is very interesting. You do have the water in the background, which water does resemble, psychic powers, intuition, insight. You have the bridge up there, so I feel like there's something that we kind of need to gap in our lives. We need to take one area of our life and connect it to another, make them relate, flow easily, so to say. You also have the dove on her shoulder, which I feel maybe bring a little bit of love, a little bit of peace in your life. Maybe there's a conflict that you're, or maybe there's somebody or a conflict, a lack of a completion of a project that's really bugging you that you kind of just need to be okay with. Find the peace behind it. You can also see a strong presence of the crevice moon too on her crown. So which is telling me that you really need to access that third eye. Okay? Maybe for a lot of you guys too. All right? Access that third eye. Before your pineal gland is the size of a raisin with all that fluoride, and we'll get into another topic. All right, Taurus, my other fellow earth sign, and it's also my moon sign too. I'm a Taurus moon. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, that headpiece. I actually have a moon headpiece that I'm kind of waiting for a perfect opportunity to do a photo shoot with. You guys can see on my Facebook page, I have a category of just like pictures of me because I do photography and I used to model on the side. So I love doing creative little shoots. I'll either work with a fellow girlfriend or set up a tripod and just shoot away. It's fun. Getting some spiritual pictures out. All right, so for my Taurus, which this is kind of goes hand in hand, we have trust, Taurus. There's something, someone, a coworker, I don't know, but there's a lack of trust. Or for some of you guys, we're being too trustworthy. You just met this person, or you don't, you're trusting too much with them. I feel like you're kind of having an innocence to you when it comes to this situation, or, perhaps you were younger and trusted a little bit too much, and now you don't really are trusting somebody you should, or, like I said, this kind of goes for everybody. This is a vague reading for my Tauruses, but trust is an issue, or trust needs to be brought into your life. If you look up the spirit meaning behind a deer, it is very strong, family oriented, very grounded, very in the woods, vegetarian. So maybe you need to bring a lighter diet into play. Stop eating that fast food, that junk food, stop drinking Coke. Okay. Deers do eat very lightly, and it looks like, those are butterfly wings. Okay. Kind of resembling a fairy spirit, but also you might have some transformation to do into your life, because butterflies do resemble transformation. And you also have birds in flight. So there's something that you need to take action on something, Taurus. Something needs to happen. So don't be afraid to leap right into it. Just make sure that the area of trust is dealt with. Kind of sit back, maybe take some meditation on it. All right. Very strong body posture too when it comes to her. It's very relaxed, but it's firm. You could tell that she's not going to give up. Okay, so don't give up, Taurus. Whatever it is, you'll find it. Okay. I feel like it might be relationship, but I also feel like it might be career. Look, isn't the back of these cards just beautiful too? I love them. All right, so last but not least, my Aries. Aries always get read first, so I thought I would just switch it around. Make it fun, right? All right. So let's see here. For my Aries, for the month of October, what can we bring into our life? Any inspiration, wisdom, guidance? Ancestors. All right. My Aries. You might have had somebody who's passed that you felt very connected to, even a mentor. I mean, we all have family members that we're very connected to, but there's kind of always that one that sticks out. Whether it's a grandfather, your mother, it could be, I feel like somebody you've met, had a lot of influence on you as a child. You can see in this photo, but there's a picture of what looks to be her mother and father in the background, but you never know. It could be her grandmother and her father. But call on them. Call on your ancestors. Call on your spirit guides. Call on your angel guides for help. Okay? They won't come and help you, and they won't really do more than subtle things that don't scare you unless you call on them. You can let them know, I know you're there. I need help. I'm asking for help. And just little by little, they'll start showing up in your life in more ways than one. We've all had that one moment happen where we're like, that's weird. Like, that was my grandmother's favorite type of bird, or that was the date that, this person was born, or something that was just like, is that a sign? And if you ask for help, if you call on for help and you let them know that it's okay for you to make a presence in my mortal life, things will slowly start to show up like that. But since you've given permission, they'll start to come. And it might be a little bit startling at first and still a little bit scary, unsettling, but just you have to be positive when accepting it, okay? Ask for protection. Maybe there's something you need protection on. Sometimes when we're feeling depressed or beaten, a little bit of help from those who have passed can really get us through, okay? I know some of you guys who are not really into this might be like, what? But look it up, guys. There's stuff on different frequencies that happen. That's why animals do certain things, because they're tuned into a certain gear that we're not. I'm glad that was spot on for you. Yes, you're a Taurus. I'm a Taurus moon too, so it kind of was a little bit, spot on for me as well. Good. I'm glad. So yes, guys, so that was the last one, Aries there. I'm actually going to stop this video now because this is kind of one for people to listen to at a later date. For everybody who is listening at a later date, you can go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell. I do a lot of live streams where I offer free readings from time to time. I also do private readings if you want to go ahead and contact me. I have a Facebook page where I post inspirational things almost daily, sometimes a few times more than a day. And you can go ahead and like that, as well as reach out. I do a lot of live streams on Facebook too as well. So those are kind of my two social outlets. I'm going to be working on the Instagram and all that good stuff, as well as there's a lot of spiritual studies coming to this channel where I'll be covering topics about, why it's important to unplug your Wi-Fi at night, certain healing, natural remedies, as well as tarot card reading lessons. So a lot of fun to the channel. But thanks for tuning in. I love seeing all the new faces. Fritz, thanks for coming. I hope to see you guys here at another time. All right. Blessed be, everybody.